A limited time car is finally back in the game. Peyote plants are also returning with a pretty special little twist. And if you like rare cosmetic items on your vehicles, there are a ton of rare items in the dealerships this week in GTA Online. So welcome back, everyone. This is the Easter event week in GTA Online. Rockstar's got some pretty cool stuff up their sleeves for this week. Unfortunately, though, as we are going to take a look at the Newswire, they don't really mention it on the Newswire. It's mainly about the gun running bonuses on the Newswire here, but there is some special stuff which I will show. Let's get through the Newswire. So like they mentioned, bunker cell missions, they can't just give us 2 times money anymore on these for whatever reason, so we only get 1.5 times money. So it's not terrible, but that does seem to be the highest they're gonna go. I guess if you have a full bunker or just anything in your bunker, I mean, just might as well sell it this week, get that extra 50%. I guess instead of 2 times total money, this is what they're doing instead with the 50% higher stock production and research speeds. So I guess maybe it'll all add up, but this also should help if you are trying to get any of the Mark II items. The research speed will be boosted by 50%, so you get those unlocks a little faster. I guess they're showcasing some of the discounts, 30% off of the bunker upgrades, of course, and the bunkers themselves. Mobile operations center, if you don't own one of these, I mean, it's a great thing to have. They mentioned the bunker series, you get that 2 times money. The power mad, is that what it's called? Okay, power mad 2 times. Then we get to the vehicles, though. So the Ocelot Virtue, if you didn't want to get it for free for some reason and you wanted to spend around $3 million, it is now available at the Legendary Motorsport website. So you can go on the website, you can buy it. You can get another one, I guess, if you have unlimited money. Of course, it comes with a Monty Tech on a supercar, which is awesome. It's a pretty good supercar. It's super fast. It's an electric supercar. So it's got great acceleration, but I just don't understand why anyone would want to buy it because it's like $3 million. You can just get it for free, like they mentioned, by just completing the last dose missions. And those last dose missions take like an hour. They're not hard to do. You can do them easily solo. Just do that and you get the car for free. Now, as far as the limited time car that's finally back, we were wondering how this was going to work. Well, this is the first time we are seeing it. The Annis 300R is finally returned. So this was a limited time vehicle a couple of months ago. It was only in the game for about a week, and if you didn't purchase it during that time, well, then it was just gone from the game. Well, now it is back, but it's still limited time, so it's only available through April 12th, so you only have the next week to buy this vehicle. It's a sports car, like they mentioned here. It has a bunch of customizable features. It also has the Amani Tech with the missile lock-on jammer, the armor plating. I don't showcase it in the gameplay here, but it does cost $2 million, so it is quite expensive. It is worth the money in my opinion, but if you are short on cash, maybe you could save because you can just get the Virtue for free, and that is a supercar with Amani Tech and all the same features. So unless you really are really wanting a sports car with the Amani Tech, then maybe you could hold off on this, but it is a limited time vehicle and it is only in the game for the next week. And as far as other limited time vehicles, I guess this is going to be part of the drip feed now. They're going to drip feed these cars twice or multiple times. So that's something really fun to look forward to. Now, I mentioned that there's a bunch of rare cosmetic items on some of the vehicles in the dealerships, and we'll take a look at the list of all the rare items, but you can see at Simeon's, we have these 5 vehicles. On the other dealership, we have these 2, the Furia and the Stromberg. And as far as why this week, all of a sudden, there's a bunch of rare cosmetic items, this was a post from Wildbrick, where he does go over how it works. So apparently Rockstar might have updated their tools to make these vehicles that allows them to use some of the items that we can't access as players. So Rockstar, the developers, can put on certain colors even if the model doesn't support them. So like they can really trick out some of these vehicles. And as far as specifics, we have the Casco. The car's model does not support trim or accent colors, yet it has a black trim as well as a metallic black accent, which is unobtainable as an accent. Then we have the Comet Safari, which has the pure gold metals as wheeled, which he says is always unobtainable. The car also supports trim colors, but doesn't allow you to change them, but yet it has a pure gold metal trim. It also has a pure white accent, which is also unobtainable. So this one, which is actually the prize ride, so we'll get to that when we look at the Newswire again. But yeah, we have a couple other ones. The Ardent, I mean, you can read it. That's not a good car. The Arbiter GT, I think also not really the best. As far as the dealership vehicles though, the Furia. So this one has a worn black wheel set, which is unobtainable. You can't get the worn colors. Also has a worn graphite trim. So that's a pretty neat little car there. The Stromberg, this one is got some stuff. The utility gunmetal trim, as well as the alloy wheels. Again, all of those unobtainable. And then in Simeon's, you have the Night Shark. So if you want an updated Night Shark, this one has a black trim, which you cannot get, as well as metallic black accent color. So it does make it look pretty cool. Then we have the Dominator GTX. It also has a black trim with the metallic black accent, which is unobtainable. The Virtue has a metallic champagne color as the trim, which is unobtainable, as well as a pure white accent, which again is unobtainable because the car model does not support these accent colors. And then we have the final two, the GB200. This one actually has pure gold metal wheels. So if you want a rare sort of off-road rally-esque car, there you go. And then the Silvestre has the matte black wheels with the trim and the accent that's ice white. So I guess this is what Rockstar is going to do going forward. They're going to use these dealership vehicles and the prize ride and I guess the podium vehicles as ways to allow us to get access to some of the things that are in the game, but they just have never given us access to, like the worn colors, like the utility colors, which is a little annoying because in single player, you can just get a mod menu and use them. But in GT Online, I guess every week we're going to have to look out on the dealerships to see which vehicles has the unique and rare items. Obviously, all of that is little small things, so it's not stuff people are going to notice all the time. But if you do like collecting rare items, rare vehicles, if you like having certain things that like not many other people in the game have, then these are some pretty cool things if you like the specific vehicles. And I mentioned the Comet Safari as the prize ride, so you can see here actually the gold rims, which are rare. Can't get those normally. To actually get that, all you have to do is place top 3 days in a row and you can win it. So pretty, I guess, relatively easy to do. And some of those other vehicles were at the test track. And then as far as the discounts to wrap up the event week, we only have 3 things: the Night Shark, the Ardent, and the Furia at 30% off. Also, the RPG is 40% off. So there you have it. And there's no more Prime. There was a post about a week ago that mentioned Prime, if anyone was wondering, is gone. It's all the GTA Plus stuff now. Now, as we've gone over this event week, they didn't really mention the Easter stuff. And I'm not entirely sure why, considering it's a pretty fun little event they're doing. But Rockstar brought back all of the peyote plants. And here is a map. I'll leave a link to this in the description if you want to have this map as a handy little tool. All of these locations, and you can zoom in if you wanted to, are the peyote plant locations because the peyote plants are back. Although the ones in the water I don't think are back. And that is because all of the peyote plants will actually turn you into a little bunny rabbit. So if you want to live out your dreams of being a rabbit in the world of Los Santos, well, you now can for this week. All of the peyote plants, no matter where you are, will turn you into a little rabbit and you can go about your day. Now, unfortunately, you can't really do a whole bunch as a rabbit. I thought you could attack people, but you can't even do that. So it's not the best, but it is fun to just run around as a rabbit. NPCs, if you go into a gang war, a gang attack area, they will shoot you. So don't do that. But as most people know, these peyote plants are great ways to level up. It's 5,000 RP every single time you eat a peyote plant. So if you just go around the map eating the peyote plants, you'll rank up pretty quickly. So if you are a lower level or you're just a player that's trying to level up, this is a great week to do so. So that is the event week for this week in GTA Online. Got some pretty neat stuff. That's going to do it for today's GTA Online video. So please drop the video a like if you did enjoy. Hit the subscribe button if you are new around here, and hit that bell notification button so you'll be notified when I put out some new content. That's going to do it for today's video. And as always, I'll see you all in the next one.